Yo, this is your boy Derek.DoesItWell, and I've got a very serious video. I am not in the best mood at all, and this video is about allowing people to get you out your character. And I struggle with this day in and day out because I know what type of person I am, and I know what type of person that I want to be, and I know what type of people I want around me, and I know what type of energy that I want to feed off onto those other people. And this and letting someone get you outside of your character. When I think about society, and excuse me, my mind is all over the place right now. When I think about Gen X or my generation and just this era, period, people are just so nasty and hateful. And I did not want to believe that that was the first, I want to say, like your go-to, right? Like, you would want to think that at a person's surface or root or their origin, right, it would come from a place of gratitude and love and just fuck being nice to the next person, if anything, right? No. People are naturally nasty. You were born into the world knowing nothing, and yet it's easy for you to be hateful and negative. And it kills me because when I got into work today, there was a coworker that I have never seen before. And their first thing that they said to me when they noticed how happy and nice I was being to everybody, and how upbeat I was, and how I just was exuberating nothing but positive energy to nobody and to any and everybody around me. I mean, it don't matter what was going on, what she was saying. And she asked me, "Why are you so happy?" And that question right there is what's wrong with our world. Why aren't you happy? What's wrong with being happy? What was I saying? Oh yeah. So what is wrong with being happy? Like, literally at this moment is resonating so terribly with me how much negative energy I put out because I allowed you to get me out, or allowed the person to get me outside of my character. And then I was what that person was onto me, and I put that energy out into the universe. So I just want to apologize to God. I want to apologize to the universe for allowing that energy to continue to move around, because energy isn't destroyed. It can only be transferred or stored. And at this point, or at that in that particular situation, instead of converting it into something positive, or maybe pulling the person to the side and allowing my true character to shine, and maybe even allowing that person to change. Because again, my mantra, you are the energy that you want to receive. So if I could have, you know, hung in there a little bit longer, maybe, and it could have rubbed off on her, and it would have been positive energy all around. And that's just that's why I wanted to make this video, because I want to let you guys know, like, it shouldn't be any level, and we're all humans, right? We all make mistakes, and we all have emotions and feelings, but we cannot allow people to get us outside of our character. And if you have a big heart, and if you're truly genuine to loving and caring and wanting to grow and be better, I feel like it will haunt you, and you will let it resonate, and you will carry that on with you for the rest of the day. Even if you aren't negative, it'll still be in the back of your head. And you don't want that to happen either, because when you allow a person to take you outside your character, and then you have all these thoughts going on throughout your head for the rest of the day, they're not going to be positive thoughts. They're going to be thoughts associated with that situation. It's going to be negative thoughts. So by removing ourselves from the situation, maybe, or just not allowing that person to get us outside of our character, we can be happy and knowing. And then in that situation, if I would have responded better, then I would have felt better about myself, and wouldn't even need to justify or explain or throw an excuse to make myself feel better about the situation. Because at the end of the day, whether we're human, whether the other person was wrong, whether you felt hurt, whether it was just all negative energy. For you to let that manifest inside you and then retransfer that energy out is also negative. So I just wanted to leave you guys with that, and hopefully it allows you to build, this video allows you to build more mental discipline in the fact that we have to be mindful of our reactions, and we can't let people get us outside of our character, and we can't let people allow us to constantly manifest this negative energy. And that's just something that will sit with me for the rest of the day, maybe for a few days. Just that comment of, why are you so happy? Like, again, it could have been playful or whatever the fact may have been, but you don't play with people like that. And I'm tired of downing myself down for other people, whether it be intellectually or whether it be for positive energy or whatever the situation is. I will no longer allow people or allow myself to downsize or downgrade for someone else. I will always be me, and not to say that I'll always be like the past me, but me, the identity that I want to grow into, the person that I want to see myself be. And anything outside of that, I won't allow it in my zone. I will separate myself from it, because even from reading the Bible, and you guys know I'm spiritual, I might not always count myself. I don't count myself as religious a lot of the time, but there are a lot of good, I don't even know how to phrase it, just things to go by. Excuse me, I'm having a brain fart. Like, just good life lessons to go by. And one thing that I want to relate to this before close the video out is the temples in the Bible. When they mention it and they mention how pure it is, they go into detail about how if you're impure, you can't even enter the temple, because an impurity is that of whatever being it is so strong that rather you would think something pure will make something that's impure pure. But if you have something clean, soap, whatever it is, or a fresh pair of jeans, and you get some dirt on it, you didn't make that dirt clean. You didn't make the soap clean. You made it dirty. You made it less pure. And we cannot allow the impurities to make the pure people impure. So with that being that just kind of what came to my mind in the situation when I thought about it, and letting people get you outside your comfort zone. So if you get anything from what I just said, I know it was all over the place. It's important to understand that impurities can be so strong that negative energy can rub off onto a positive person. So you have to be just that much stronger, and you have to be just that much dedicated to providing positive energy that will radiate and overcome all of the negativity. Do not let people get you outside of your character. You won't like yourself for it, and it will sit with you, especially if you're a good person. And then not only that, but people around you will see you differently, and you don't want that to happen. You want to keep good face if you're a good person. You know what I'm saying? There's people out here that doesn't care what other people think, or not necessarily don't care what other people think, because I don't really care about what other people think. But I also want to be my best self, and I want other people to see my best self, because you are the energy that you want to receive. So if I put out that positive energy, then the next negative person or the next person in a negative situation can see the positive out of it. Because with every balance, we know every negative comes with a positive. So if this video touched you in any type of way, I mean, if you were having a bad day, or if you let someone get you outside of your comfort zone, outside of your character, and you see this as an opportunity to reflect on that situation, then leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, and hopefully we can have conversations in which we can build and see things from other people's perspectives. And in the future, we can have that understanding of multiple people's perspectives, and it could play a key role in not allowing people to get you outside of your character, because it could be just a lack of understanding amongst the two parties. So if this touched you, again, y'all stay blessed, be easy. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is your boy, Derek Does It Well, and I'm out.